Green light goes up. And away they go, and Roll With Me was restrained soon after the start, as was Just a Jolt. Monduli Mark is going to take up the early running. Coming across from the outside was Houston Flyer and $7. And Captain Hooper pushing up on the in the centre, so there's a line of 4 early. Your Blue Eyes Crying as they're going to take the sit behind Monduli Mark will end up leaders back on the pegs. Followed further back in the field by Western Stride. It's now back third last, Just a Jolt second last, and Roll With Me drops to the rear of the field. Into the back they run. Monduli Mark on top. Lead time was 31.3. Monduli Mark leads over Houston Flyer the outside, and Your Blue Eyes Crying ends up leaders back. Captain Hooper 1-1. $7 ends up 3 back on the outside, being tracked up by Western Stride, then Just a Jolt, and still last is the favourite Roll With Me. Off the back they run, and they've got just over a lap to go, and they come down the side of the track now, and it's in front on the inside, Monduli Mark. Monduli Mark leads out over $7 the outside. Houston Fly now 1-1, and on the inside, Your Blue Eyes Crying, then Captain Hooper. Western Stride, Just a Jolt, and still last is the favourite Roll With Me, but he's now being pulled out 3 wide and looking to go forward. 31.9, a fairly leisurely first quarter. Monduli Mark on top with 1,000 metres left to run. They get the bell. Monduli Mark leads over $7 in second. A little bit more pace goes into the race. Houston Flyer third. Then Captain Hooper. Now Roll With Me is moving up 3 wide as the sprint goes on. Next was Western Stride from Your Blue Eyes Crying. He got shuffled back, and Just a Jolt is at the rear. Second quarter, a little bit quicker, 31.1. Monduli Mark has had a fairly easy run in front. Monduli Mark leads out from $7 on the leader's back. Here comes Roll With Me out wider on the track with Captain Hooper in the centre, followed by Western Stride, who's tracking through the middle. Next was Houston Flyer, who's just dropped back that little bit from Just a Jolt, and Your Blue Eyes Crying. 500 metres left to run. Monduli Mark, does he have a kick left? It's Monduli Mark leading as they make their way down the side of the track, and the third quarter came up in 29.7. Monduli Mark leads. Roll With Me now cruises up on its outside, and Captain Hooper is in the centre. They were followed by $7, who's on the leader's back looking for a way out, and then came Western Stride, and right to the outside was Just a Jolt. Roll With Me cruised up on the outside, went to the lead on the home bend over Captain Hooper. Western Stride, Just a Jolt the outside. It's Roll With Me, hasn't gone for it yet. Roll With Me still nicely clear. Western Stride runs to second, then $7, Just a Jolt, but Roll With Me. Roll With Me by 2 metres over Western Stride. In third spot, $7, then Just a Jolt, followed by Captain Hooper, Monduli Mark, Your Blue Eyes Crying, and Houston Flyer at the rear. 30.8 the final quarter. Mile rate will be about 202.8. $647 the numbers should be. Captain Hooper in all likelihood fourth. Number 6, the winner, Roll With Me. Brown Colt 2 years by Roll With Joe out of Miss Hazel. It is owned by L. Fitzpatrick, Yabby Dam Farms Proprietary Limited. D. Seymour, J. Seymour, B. Coote and S. Prassenfot, trained by Blake Fitzpatrick, driven by Blake Fitzpatrick. Number 4, second, Western Stride, Bay Gelding 2 years by Major in Art out of Gene West. Is owned by the E&M Stride Syndicate, trained by Belinda McCarthy, driven by Chris Geary. 7 getting third, that being $7. $7 is a brown or black gelding 2 years by $1 Million Cam out of Seddon Sands, owned by P. Lawler, W. Lawler and K. Miles. Brad Miles, the trainer, and Josh Osborne had the drive. Number 5 gets fourth, please note. Number 5, Just a Jolt. 6, 4, 7 and 5. 6, 4, 7 and 5. 202.6 the mile rate. I'm out there, Jerry. 2 metres by 7.5 with the margins. 2 metres by 7.5, 31.9, 31.1, 29.7, 30.7. Overall 234.7, mile rate of 202.6. Quaddie tonight is paid 34.20. As the all clear goes through, all clear race 8.